What's up, Cancer? Welcome to your tarot reading for the month of December. My name is Sage. This is my channel, Ascending with Sage. If you haven't already liked or subscribed, go ahead and do that, as I would appreciate it so much, and it helps me immensely. Now, my phone crashed as I was recording your reading, actually, interestingly enough, so I have your spread out here in front of me, and I was, about halfway through it, but that's okay. So I'm going to go ahead and dive straight into it and let you know what you have going on for this month of December here. So your first row here, you have the Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Knight of Wands. I'm hearing delayed action. I feel like some of you have projects that you're maybe carrying on into December, things that you've started working on, and the Queen of Swords, I'm sensing, is the thing that brought you to the realization of what you're working on. The Queen of Swords has been through a lot. The Queen of Swords has learned a lot through her experiences, through her trauma, through just life in general, and she's cultivated so much wisdom through that. And I think that your Seven of Pentacles is speaking to the fact that everything that you've learned on your journey thus far has come to a head, and it's brought you to the realization of what you may actually be wanting to do. And then you have the Knight of Wands at play, which of course is action. But the Knight of Wands is also very youthful. The Knight of Wands is fiery and kind of naive. You still may need some answers. You may still be figuring out how to approach this necessarily. But you also want to charge ahead desperately. You want to get to where you want to be, and that's totally fine. But at the same time, I think you'll find perhaps some mediation within this Queen of Swords energy. So there may be this need this month to really just pause, think about why you are doing this, what can support this, how you can approach this with the Queen of Swords, in a sense as your guide. So next row here, I'm going to come back to this row though, but I do want to take into account that your Seven of Pentacles is also in the same row as the Star and the Seven of Cups. Now, in your video that I initially started, I was saying how I heard wishful thinking with the Star here. And of course, the Seven of Pentacles is like plays to illusion, plays to things not being as they seem necessarily. And I think that within this Seven of Pentacles situation, especially with the Knight of Wands at play here, there's perhaps some wishful thinking that is leading to illusion, that's leading to even indecision to an extent, I'm hearing. Trying to, figure out what you want or working towards what you want, but also feeling so perhaps overwhelmed. That's a interesting word. I heard that too. Overwhelmed to the extent that it's almost disorienting. And so with the Seven of Cups here, it's definitely I heard leading you to the truth. I think that you have to, of course, break out of this Seven of Cups in order to be led to the truth. And I think that, of course, that may take a bit of time. It's not like with the Seven of Pentacles that what you're doing isn't tangible. It's the fact that you're so caught up in your wishful thinking that it's making it hard to understand how what you're doing can be tangible, right? So the Seven of Stars, the Star though is also wish fulfillment. What you want can be. It can come to life. It can cultivate. It can be real. It is real because you're making it happen. But at the same time, you're struggling with losing yourself so much within the Star energy that you are getting into this Seven of Cups state. You may be getting into this Seven of Cups state this month. Now, breaking out of this Seven of Cups state, though, you also have the Ace of Wands and the Page of Pentacles in the same row as the Seven of Cups. So Ace of Wands, of course, it's action. It's action. Once you break out of that Seven of Cups, you will be able to move swiftly through whatever it is you're trying to work through, whatever it is you're trying to build. And the Page of Pentacles being in the same row as the Seven of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and then you have the Page here. I think that it's very much there may be like a restart, there may be a refresh. Hearing restart, refresh, reset. Maybe you're going to pivot, maybe you're going to just realize you can approach this in a completely different way. Maybe you need to approach this in a completely different way, because it's interesting that diagonal it's going down. You have Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is indicative of moving steadily towards something, things kind of being mundane, having to have a routine, you know, in order to get to where you want to be. And Page of Pentacles leads up to Seven of Pentacles. So it goes Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles, again, steadiness. It's wedged right in between the Seven of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. So a lot of you may need to like realize that you have to cultivate a routine, that not everything is going to come to fruition like that. And that's okay, because it's not like what you're working towards is not aligned with you. But there may be some repetition that has to be involved. There may be some sort of, it might feel kind of stagnant, but in order to get there, it's one step at a time. In order to get there, you have to meet yourself with patience. And when you meet yourself with patience, you can be more diligent. So the Nine of Pentacles is at the center of your spread as well. It's right in the middle. And I think that that is kind of the core theme of everything that is unfolding right now is patience, diligence, routine, meticulousness, and beyond that, knowing that the wisdom that you've obtained, because the Queen of Swords is right next to the Knight of Pentacles, is also one of the driving forces that will get you there. And it's interesting that I just said driving forces, because you have the Ace of Wands next to your Knight of Pentacles. Driving force. I definitely associate the Ace of Wands with the statement driving force. That's your movement. That's your fire. That's your momentum, you know. And if you stay within this Knight of Pentacles, if you keep going, you're going to get this shit done. And the row below the Queen of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, and Ace of Wands, because all three of those are in the same row, you have the Knight of Wands, King of Wands, Page of Pentacles. Now, the King of Wands, I don't think it represents someone. I think it's just an energy within your reading. But I do think that it's interesting that you go from Knight of Wands, King of Wands, Page of Pentacles. I think that you're supposed to be embodying this King of Wands here, but you may be having to get out of this Knight of Wands energy in order to fully embrace your King of Wands energy. There's a sense of calm about him, a sense of knowing. He is observant. He's not moving with haste, because he's already certain of what he has obtained and what he can, right? And so what's neat is your King of Wands is next to your Page of Pentacles. There's a sense of wisdom and naivety here. Not that the Page of Pentacles is naive necessarily, but the Page of Pentacles is definitely just becoming enlightened, just figuring out what it is that they can truly cultivate. What it is they can truly, I've been using the word cultivate a lot. That just seems to be a theme for this month, cultivation. What they can sow, and what they can reap out of that. This Page of Pentacles is so passionate and just wants more. And maybe Cancer, you just want more. And in order to do that, of course, you have to stay steady, but this Knight of Wands is something that you can hold true to, you can still attach yourself to, but you need to ease up on the brakes, is what I'm hearing. Ease up on the brakes, which is probably why your Knight of Wands is in the same row as your Seven of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. They're all diagonal from each other. The Knight of Wands leads up to the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles leads up to the Seven of Cups, and then the Seven of Cups, of course, goes Seven of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. And Yeah, again, the Seven of Cups is the thing that you have to break out of. The Seven of Cups is like, yes, with the star, wishful thinking, um, illusion, but to break out of the illusion, or what is the illusion, is that you don't have to move steadily, and you have to be patient right now. You have to be patient this month, and then the Knight of Wands. And also what I'm getting now with the Knight of Wands is that you will be able to move forward, charge forward, with that fiery energy supporting you. You will be able to charge forward, perhaps with grace. I think that the Knight of Pentacles paired with the Knight of Wands, moving forward with grace. That's what I just heard. Moving forward with grace. So the Seven of Cups is something that you very much have to break away from. Okay, so then we have so just so y'all know what's up, then we have, lastly, I just want to acknowledge this row here, the Star, the Knight of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. Again, wish fulfillment with the Star at play here. In order for that wish fulfillment, in order for like what you're wanting to manifest to come to fruition, or in order for that ease, that peace you need to come to fruition, you have to pour into this Knight of Pentacles. Also, I think that the Nine of Pentacles and the Star are kind of speaking to healing as well, moving steadily towards healing, moving past something, but realizing that that thing is going to take time. Some of you have healing that you need to do. There's, of course, spiritual context to the Star. Maybe you are healing something on a spiritual level. Maybe you're healing something just in the material realm. Maybe you're just healing, but that's a steady process. The King of Wands is the knowing. It's the reassurance. It's the affirmation of being able to do that, but having to have the patience in order to get there. So a lot of really really strong themes coming up for you. A lot of movement once you learn to trust the pace at which you need to go. A lot of movement once you learn to trust the pace at which you need to go and don't feel rushed for results. Rushed for results. I heard rush for results. A lot of you feel rushed for results, and that's why this is going on. So with that all being said, Cancer, patience with yourself, patience with your environment, your circumstances, because you can manifest so much more for yourself regardless of what has happened, regardless of what will happen, and in a sense, you're really just going through a lot of beginnings right now, and that's okay. That's nothing to be scared of. I know beginnings are tough because it kind of feels like, sometimes beginnings feel like the end, but it's not the end. It's not the end. It's not the end. So embrace yourself in all states, and know that this month holds a lot of truth for you, and that you've come so far, and that your wisdom is far deeper than you may think right now. And that shiny objects are simply shiny objects, right? And you can have the shiny objects, but you just might have to be patient and move steadily in order to get to where you want to be. All right. So with that being said, that is your reading for the month of December, Cancer. Happy last month of December. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And I will talk to you soon.